So just like how we anticipated, the price of Bitcoin looks like on its way towards the previous high and even higher, because on our previous video we found out Bitcoin, after showing weakness, after getting attracted to a certain key trend line, it has officially found support, and now we could be preparing ourselves for a continuation which might look somehow like this. I mean, Bitcoin following this higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern type of formation. And if you look in our case, after testing the previous resistance line, I mean, if you look at this price action, we found resistance at this falling trend line, but when the price of Bitcoin had a reversal, the same trend line acted as support, and right after that, you can see buyers stepped in, pushed the price of Bitcoin higher. And now if this exact continuation continues, then according to this bump and run reversal pattern, you can see Bitcoin could be on its way to form a very similar move. I mean, higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern type of formation, which could bring the price of Bitcoin near to the previous high and even higher. Parallelly, beside this bump and run reversal pattern, even the leading indicator was pointing us that in the medium short term, there might be some turbulence. Bitcoin might show weakness, which it did. It came for a retest around the central CPI line, and right after that, it started bouncing back. So if this continuation continues, according to our leading indicator for the month of July, which is our price target, the first bullish target for the month of July for Bitcoin sits around $112,000. Yes, guys, $112,000 or this R1 line will be looked as our upcoming target for the month of July for Bitcoin. And if we do see a move around $112,000, then you know, guys, it is also going to mark a new all-time high for Bitcoin. And now, not just only this breakout, not just only this bump and run reversal breakout, even this falling channel or bull flag is playing out perfectly. I mean, Bitcoin previously found resistance at this upper trend line, but if you look at it now, we have clearly pierced through it. So what does this mean? If Bitcoin shows weakness but manages to remain above this trend line, you know what is expected, a continuation of an uptrend. And I've been very clear with you guys. Breaking out from this upper trend line not just only means that Bitcoin will be on its way towards the previous high, but it has a very high possibility of testing much higher price objective. I mean, Bitcoin parallelly is also following another bullish continuation pattern known as descending broadening wedge. And now, since the price has officially broken out of this resistance, which was around 109,000, by simply remaining above this trend line means we will be also following another bullish continuation pattern. And according to this bullish continuation pattern, our price objective sits in between 130,000 140,000 range. Yes, guys, in between this trend line is where we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted if we could find support above this upper trend line or around 109,000. Yes, guys, remaining above 109,000 means Bitcoin has a very high possibility of heading towards the next bigger price objective, which is also our best case scenario for Bitcoin. Yes, guys, 130,000 140,000 will be looked as our best case scenario for Bitcoin. But as of now, for the medium short term, nothing has changed. After ending this ABC reversal pattern, a bearish continuation pattern, just like I shown you an example, Bitcoin looks like following this bullish wave, and also will bring the price of Bitcoin much higher than the previous high. So that's why this best case scenario around 130,000 140,000 will be on the line. I mean, as long as Bitcoin remains above certain key trend line, things will look very bullish for Bitcoin. And I've been very clear, even if the worst case scenario plays out, Bitcoin free falling back towards this 100,000, do not worry. Above 100,000, we have extremely important support for Bitcoin. Support from this Williams alligator indicator. You can see this indicator will be acting as support because this here is a bullish cross. Green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom only happens during uptrend, just like from this past price action. So this trend line, Williams alligator indicator, will be acting as support. Parallelly, our own CryptoAnup Platinum indicator will be acting as support. You can see in an uptrend, this trend line acts as support. So that's why this trend line will be acting as support along with the Williams alligator indicator. And what I also want you guys to do is to look at this Bollinger Band, because according to the Bollinger Band, Bitcoin found support during this retest. I mean support from this falling trend line, pump and run reversal pattern, support from this CPI indicator. And now if we look at it carefully, you can see there was also the support from this Bollinger Band. I mean the basis line or the center line from this Bollinger Band acted as additional support, which resulted in a bullish break. So if this continuation continues, you can see what is expected. Bitcoin showing a continuation in this manner. I mean a higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern could be lining up next for Bitcoin. So any sort of a pullback now, even the center line or the basis line from this Bollinger Band will be acting as support for Bitcoin. And if you look at this Bollinger Band carefully, guys, you can see just like what happened here, Bitcoin has broken the upper band. And you know, upper band usually gets broken when the price is preparing itself for an uptrend. So that's why in the medium short term, if Bitcoin shows weakness but managed to remain above the central line, managed to remain above this CryptoAnup buy-sell indicator, Williams alligator indicator, and even above this upper trend line from this descending channel or bull flag, then you can see as of now this will be a very strong support, and price after that is expected to show a continuation in this manner, higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern. And not just only the price action, by simply looking at this liquidation heat map here in a monthly frame, you can see Binance Bitcoin liquidation heat map around 111, 112,000. We have huge liquidity closures lying around. So that means price could get attracted towards this trend line before deciding the direction. So in my opinion, we might not just only test the resistance or the previous high, but this time we are going to go much higher. So please do not get left out. Even if the price in the medium short term shows weakness, please do not get fooled. That could be just a temporary pullback before expecting another continuation here to the upside. But as of now, being very realistic with you guys, July, there is a probability, this is a very, very high probability of Bitcoin making a new all-time high. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals who are unaware about the bonuses from Bybit, Phemex, OKX, then definitely check the video description, because these events are temporary. And if you are an experienced trader who want to take advantage of this market volatility and trade with free money, then this is the right time for you. So guys, by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.